Jackson digs it out. Hunsinger with a setup to Rivers. Rivers delivers. Pass to the basket. Gets the friendly roll to go right there. Ava Cook now with 4 points to go here. Drives, finds Camden Bell. Right wing three is up. And good. Yes. Camden Bell making it rain, baby. Carroll for battling in this bat so far. The 1-2 pitch. Gets her swinging for strike three. A job well done by Zoe Koger getting the strikeout for out. 3-1. And that's going to be a deep fly ball in the left center field. And gone! Quentin James with a big fly of his own. A two-run shot. Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network here on YouTube.com, as well as the IHSAA Champions Network here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana, as we have the Yorktown Tigers, the visiting team here tonight, taking on your home Wapahani Raiders here this evening. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, ready for another Friday or Saturday evening of Indiana High School boys basketball here as we wrap up this 2025-2026 basketball season here within the next week. So time has flown right on by, and we're just at that juncture in the season right now as we'll get right into things here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association. Again, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So, again, as I mentioned, including tonight's game, 3 games left here for this junior varsity team. And got a big win last night, a 28-point win last night on the road at Daleville. 62-34 was the final score there. And that one, and so it's been a good week so far. Hopefully, we can go 3 for 3 here on the week. Got a good win there against Bethesda Christian. They're on Tuesday night right here at home. So again, you want to end the regular season here on the right note, and a lot of these guys, they dress varsity as well, and you want to be playing your very best basketball because, like I always like to say, you want to be playing your best, especially if your name and number is called, because you just never know. Lord forbid, you never want anything to happen to anybody, throughout the course of the ball game. But if it does, you want to have guys that can step up and step into whatever role is asked of them, and to be able to know that they have the confidence in themselves to be able to still get a job done by the way they've been playing. And right now, this JV team is playing some good basketball here this week, and really, I think, for the good majority of the season, I feel like these guys have played very well. You're going to have your hiccups at times, and might not necessarily, look great out there on the court, no matter whether if it's us or our opponent. But still, you got to continue to get after it, got to continue to work hard, build each other up, and that's what we've continued to see from these guys. The hard work that they continue to put in, they have then be able to reap the benefits of that hard work and that togetherness, and hopefully that will once again showcase itself once again here tonight as they will be taking on the Yorktown Tigers. Again, a game you always like to circle on the old calendar, and this should be a great one coming up here tonight from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. So please stick around. We'll have our starting lineups and the tip-off coming up right here, Wapahani and Yorktown, here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Here's where we take a look here at tonight's teams. First, the visiting team this evening, the Yorktown Tigers. The non-starters will look like this here for the Tigers. Number 4, Zuko Malungwana. Number 11, Aaron Lettner. Number 12, Drake Ford. Number 24, Luke Cahill. Number 32, Owen Loomis. And number 33, Elias Hart. And now for the Air Park Door starting lineup here for Yorktown. Starting at guard, a 5'9" freshman. Number 3, Princeton O'Neill. At guard, a 5'11" junior. Number 13, Gabe Cox. At forward, a 5'11" sophomore. Number 20, Ben Hardesky. At the other forward, a 5'11" sophomore. Number 22, Micah Brooks. And at forward, a 6'3" sophomore. Number 41, Huck Purdue. Again, that is the Air Park Door starting lineup there for the Yorktown Tigers. Now we'll take a look here this evening at your Wapahani Raiders. The non-starters here tonight for Wapahani will include number 2, Landon Cook. Number 4, Ethan Bragg. Number 15, Alex Hutzinger. Number 12, Weston Warren. Number 30, Brayden King. Number 40, Trevor Whitted. And number 42, Memphis Pickering. And now for your Air Park Door starting lineup here for your Wapahani Raiders. Starting at 1 forward, he is a 6'5" sophomore. Number 3, Graham Cook. At guard, a 5'10" junior. Wearing number 10, DJ Seagraves. Starting at forward, a 6'6" sophomore. Number 20, Noah Olson. At guard, he's a 6' junior. Number 22, Riley Swift. And at the other guard position here, wearing number 24, 5'11" freshman, Connor Bell. Again, your Raiders are coached by Brian Bell and assisted by Andy Zitgraff, as well as Josh Kaufman. So again, that is tonight's Air Park Door starting lineups. Again, already a pretty good crowd on hand. Again, it is homecoming night here at Raider Gymnasium. So not only are we expecting a big crowd, but we'll have a lot of stuff going on here throughout the evening. As you know, we'll be having the homecoming court situation, or the homecoming court ceremony between games. That'll be between the JV and varsity games. So we'll have that here tonight on this broadcast, so please make sure to stay with us at the end of the JV ball game here tonight. We will have the homecoming court ceremony a part of this broadcast here this evening. But just a lot going on, and we're happy to have you all right here with us as we'll officially get tonight's game underway here at 6 o'clock p.m. here on this Saturday, February the 21st, 2026. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius, and alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Connor Bell here with the basketball all the way out here near half court. Olsen gives way to Swift. Swift here at the top of the key. Now reversing the basketball here now to the near side. Seagraves lost the handle on it and nearly results in a turnover, but instead it will be out of bounds off of the Tigers. Good hustle right there from number 20, Hardesky. And there will be a Raider giveaway, their first here of the evening. So Hardesky up and good there for his first points on the night to get the Tigers on the board. Connor Bell bumped from the side right there, so he will head now to the free throw line for 2 shots. The foul is on Ben Hardesky. That'll be his first, team's first here of the quarter. So again, Connor Bell shooting a pair. First free throw attempt will be up and good. Again, Connor really hasn't seen any JV time until last night. He has played primarily varsity all season long. I'm sure, again, I would assume just try to get him some more reps. It's not going to hurt him by any means. Get him some more reps. He's young. He's still going to be a factor at the varsity level. I can about guarantee you that. No good right there. Loose ball. Cook comes away with it. And back come the Raiders the other direction, down 2-1. Riley Swift And a little misdirection on the pass. Nearly was turned over. Bell for 2. Up and good there on the turnaround jumper. So give him 3 points already here for the Raiders. The handoff now, number 13, that is Gabe Cox. No good. Loose ball. And they say out of bounds. No, rather, there's going to be a foul. There on number 13, Gabe Cox. That's going to be his first. Team's second of the quarter. So nicely done there by Riley Swift, being able to retrieve the basketball, but then was also fouled while trying to make the pass to stay in bounds. Just underneath, Olsen looking to go to work. The 6'6" big man backs down Purdue and cashes in there with his first points on tonight. Handoff here, Cox. Hardesky now on to number 22. That is Micah Brooks here on the near side wing. Underneath Purdue, no good on the layup. So a couple of opportunities the last 2 or 3 times down there for Purdue. Unfortunately hasn't worked out for him. And there's Riley Swift making a rain from downtown, baby. Yes. 8-2 start for Wapahani. And that pass will be thrown out of bounds. That will be the first turnover of the evening for Yorktown. As Wapahani will look to make them pay for it right here. Connor Bell will slowly bring it across the timeline. Right side here, Cook. Swings it up top. Swift will reverse the basketball to Olsen. Olsen now up top, now to Graham Cook. Right side, Swift looking to orchestrate things. Cook here on the pick and roll. Jump shot up, a little too strong. And Connor Bell will corral the rebound. And in a little bit of a situation right there, it ends up causing a turnover. That shot off the mark. Olsen will come up with another rebound. Back the other way, down 4 here to Cook. Right-handed shot, no good. A little too strong again, as we'll have a reach-in foul here on DJ Seagraves. That will be his first. Team's first here of the night.
DJ Seagraves. That's his first. Team's first of the period.
So Princeton O'Neill here at the top, dribbles left, on here to Hardesky. He'll dribble to the free throw line. Cox inside, no good. And I'll tell you what, definitely some physicality. No doubt about that. And a foul on Cox will be his second. Team number 3 of the quarter. And again, I'm not saying that was just physicality from one side or the other. It's from both so far. I think this has definitely been a physical start. No question about it. Bell here on the near side wing. Now finds Olsen. He'll give way to Riley Swift. Swift step back, finds Olsen. Now the handoff again here to Riley. Graham tosses it on here to DJ Seagraves near on the near side wing. Dribbles to the middle of the floor. Now gives away here to Connor Bell. Bell tries to get to the paint area, but again, well defended here by the Tigers. To the inside, dumps it down. Yes! Nice pass from Connor Bell. Nice finish there by Noah Olsen. And Wapahani, after a 2-0 start here for Yorktown, has answered with 10 consecutive. Again, with just a little over 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. Hardesky, no good. Great job there by Swift to alter the shot. And then for Graham Cook there on the rebound. Seagraves here on the right side. Dribbles up top. Olsen on to Bell. Little 3-man weave action here to the corner. Connor Bell takes it inside. Off-balance shot will be good. So give Connor 5 first quarter points, and Wapahani now with a commanding 12-2 lead, but that was short-lived right there after the 3-point basket from Princeton O'Neill. So a big-time shot there for O'Neill and the Tigers to get themselves back on the board. The timeout on the court was taken by Yorktown. This will be a 30-second timeout. We will step aside And we'll be back right after this message. All right, folks, welcome back here again with our game here tonight, again presented by Taylor Architects, Inc., a proud sponsor of us here on the WHS Network. Sure do appreciate Bob Taylor and business partner Bruce Abbott. Appreciate all of them and appreciate all of you for tuning in here tonight. Again, it's been a great night so far here for Wapahani. Good, a very nice start here, and hopefully things will continue in our favor. But you know, I know from the Tigers' standpoint there, this is a disciplined team, a very athletic team. They're definitely not going to go away. There's a lot of game to be played, but no question it is a good start here from Wapahani. But back-to-back possessions, the Tigers have been raining threes, this time by number 22, Micah Brooks. So what was a 12-2 game is now dwindled down to 12-8 and unable to get the bucket to go. So the foul will be on number 22, Micah Brooks, his first. Team's fourth. And Connor Bell back to the free throw line, shooting two. Again, you know, I really like how, at least, you know, so far, yes, we've had a couple of nice looks outside, but we've also taken the ball inside. We've fed the post, we've driven it inside, and looking for the finish at the rim. But really some good things happening so far here from Wapahani tonight here on the offensive end of the floor. Good dribble penetration to find their way to the rim. Got to knock through this free throw right here. The second of two, good. So Connor Bell will cash in 1 of 2 from the line that time around. Give him 6 first quarter points. Wapahani now on top here by 5 at 13-8. Right side shot by O'Neal, no good this time. Olsen will corral the rebound. Swift will look to push it up floor quickly, finds Seagraves underneath the Cook, and again, Cook, I'm not sure, was expecting, I guess, the pass right there. I don't know exactly what happened. Left side three, no good for Brooks. Took an extra bounce, and Connor Bell will come away with it here with 42 seconds to go, but Wapahani will unfortunately give it away once again. So already the 5th turnover of this first quarter. Just imagine what this lead would be like if we didn't have all those turnovers. I mean, only a 5-point lead. You even take away maybe 3 of those, you know, we could be right at about a 10-point lead right now, if not more. But it is what it is. Underneath to Purdue, and the bucket with the foul. So Purdue will head to the free throw line for one more. The foul is on number 20, Noah Olsen, his first. Team number 2 of the quarter. And a free throw attempt up and good. So nicely done here by Yorktown. Going to start to find their footing here a little bit. They've still taken really good care of the basketball. You know, they only have 1 turnover here in the first quarter. Their biggest problem has been hitting shots. And, you know, these last about 6 or 7 possessions right here, they've done a much better job. So Wapahani turns it over again, but thankfully the Tigers give it right back to us after the pickoff there from Lungwana. He stepped out of bounds while making the interception. Man, another dangerous pass. So we have 6 seconds to go. Swift to inbound here into the backcourt to Connor Bell. Darn near lost it there. Seagraves' three is up, no good, and that will do it for this first quarter play. So again, a good start there from Wapahani. Yorktown, though, has kind of caught fire here, and now we're right back down to a 2-point lead for the Raiders at the end of one. Stick around here with us. Quarter number 2 coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here with our Southern American Legion post 4:37 game break. It's Wapahani 13, Yorktown 11. As we enter the second quarter here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium, it will be Yorktown basketball. Again, the Tigers start off with a 2-0 lead, and then Wapahani answered with 12 consecutive, and then since then, Yorktown has been on a hot streak here on the offensive end of the floor and defensively as well. They forced 6 Wapahani turnovers there in the first quarter. So obviously the Raiders have got to find a way to clean things up in that department. But really for the most part, I really like, at least here initially, what we've seen from the Raiders as far as shot selection. We did a really solid job here making sure that we've continued to be active on the inside. I've had a couple opportunities from beyond the three-point line. We've hit one of them so far there. That was by Riley Swift. Here's another one. That is up and no good. But really for the most part, I think we've done a pretty good job in the shot selection department. Now it's just all about making sure that we're taking good care of the basketball and continue to be active here on the defensive end of the floor. Graham Cook here on the near side wing. Dribbles it here to the top. Gives away to Olson. Now the handoff to Swift. Swift, a little left side pull-up jumper, no good. So the Raiders have kind of gotten a little ice cold now here on the offensive end. Again, we've only managed to score 1 point, I think, about the last nearly 4.5 minutes. Close to that, I believe. So the foul there on Swift. His first, team's first. Inbounded here, that is number 3, O'Neal. Hardesky for 3, that is up and good. And again, the Tigers have absolutely caught fire. And after an initial slow start to begin the ball game here tonight, through essentially about the first 5, maybe 4.5 minutes or so. After that point, really been clicking on all cylinders. The three-pointer no good for Brooks, rebounded by Olson. So Swift was looking for Cook. Again, a pass deflected, but the Raiders able to maintain possession right here. Seagraves on the far side. The screen from Bragg. And Seagraves in no hurry right here. The Raiders looking to set something up right here and find a way to put some points up on the board, which they're desperately needed, but we continue to have trouble in taking good care of the basketball. O'Neal right there from the right side, good. So Princeton now with 7 first half points. Another careless pass. Well defended right there on the other end there by Riley Swift. Excellent job right there. He didn't give up on the play. Got back defensively, altered the shot. And it worked out well, but another Raider turnover. That's already their third here in this second quarter. We'll have Alex Huntsinger now in the ballgame for Wapahani. Here for Yorktown, it's going to be number 24, Luke Cahill, seeing his first action this evening. Getting a little over 4 minutes to play here in this first half. The Tigers, as of right now, on a 16-1 run. And after Wapahani led this one 12-2, and you can just add to that total. Cook, right side here to Bragg. They'll work it around here, Hunzinger. Dribbles left, finds Olsen there on the opposite side, now on the Graham Cook. Again, we've got to make sure that we're making every possession count right here. No good. They're on the layup there for Seagraves. Gotta find a way to dig deep and find that boost of energy, that fire, that passion, that enthusiasm that we had there in that first quarter. It's one of those things, again, that you can't turn it on and off like a light switch here. That's something I say pretty decently often right here, and that is you can't come out here and play one possession and then take another possession off. It is full throttle, start to finish, all game, every game. Not saying that anybody's doing that, but it just kind of seems like we're not playing with as much enthusiasm right now, all just because we're down in the game right now. It's easy to be energetic and enthusiastic and full of energy when things are going good, but it's in those times when things aren't going good is when you really got to dig deep as a collective unit here and find a way to get yourself right back to the thick of things. I mean, you're down by 8 points. You're far from out of it, but we've got to get stops, and we've got to find a way to put points on the board. They know that. Now it's just all about execution. Cook on Hunsinger. And another turnover. Nice job right there. Seagraves with some good hands. And then the layup up and good. That is big time. Again, got to get points any way you can take them. That was a really nice job there by DJ to collect the steal. And then to be able to get the finish on the other end. Good help side there from Pickering, and then Seagraves. The three is up. No good. Back outside. Hardesky for three. No good. Bragg will corral the rebound. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. And this will be a full timeout taken here by Wapahani. It is 21-15. Tigers lead it with $1:29 to play here in this first half. We'll step aside and we'll be back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back. Again, tonight's game presented by Taylor Architects, Inc., a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. 1:29 to play here in this first half. Wapahani down by 6. Again, looking to narrow that gap here in this last less than minute and a half. There's Graham Cook. No good this time. Rebounded by Brooks here of Yorktown. And back the other way. Here's Malungwana. Kicks it to the corner. Hardesky for three. In and out, no good. And we're going to have a foul underneath, and this looks to be here on Ethan Bragg. No, rather, it's going to be on number 42, Memphis Pickering. So that's going to be his first, team's second of the quarter. Inbounded Cox out here to Malangwana to the corner. The three from Hardesky is up and good. Pickering on here to Cook. Left side here with 50 seconds to play. I got to be honest with you. Right here, if you're Wapahani, I'd be looking to hold for the last shot of the half. There is no chance I'm giving Yorktown the basketball again. The way they've been offensively, yeah, there's no chance. Right side here is Swift. And guarded here by Brooks. Seagraves on to Bragg. 10 seconds and counting. Swift. On to Cook. The three is up, and he's going to be fouled on the shot with 2 seconds remaining. The foul on number 22, Micah Brooks, is second. Team's first of the quarter. So right now, you know, here if you're Graham Cook, you can take a deep breath, stay focused. Just about you, that basketball, and that net. And the first one's good. If he can find a way to at least get a couple right here. Obviously, ideally, you want all three. I think that will help these guys a little bit going into the half. Second one up and good as well. And the third and final free throw attempt here for Graham Cook will be up and off the back iron, no good. And that will do it here for this first half. So, again, you know, a little bit more production right here at the end. Wapahani down by 7 here at the break. Obviously, some adjustments need to be made, especially in the turnover department. But all in all, considering all that, to only be down by 7, I'd say, you know, you're in a pretty good place right here. Now we've just got to find a way to, again, make those adjustments that the Raiders need to make, and we'll be clicking on all cylinders again. So good one here in this first half. 24-17, Yorktown leads Wapahani here at the break. We'll be back here with our halftime report coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
All right, folks, welcome back here with our halftime report, again presented by Some American Legion Post 437. Again, your score here at the break. It is Yorktown 24, Wapahani 17. I mentioned this earlier on there in that first quarter. Wapahani really was clicking on all cylinders right there for a pretty good while there in that first quarter, right around maybe 4 or 5 minutes. We was really starting to find, our presence on the inside, really good shot selection. I think our shot selection's still been good here tonight. Our biggest problem has just been taking care of the basketball. And I think, unfortunately, the Tigers have just taken full advantage, which, that's what they should have done. You're going to give it to us. Might as well go ahead and collect and put points up on the board. And that's what we've seen from these guys. Yorktown has really, found their footing then on the offensive end after what was a slow start for them. The last about, I would say, roughly 2.5 minutes of that first quarter, Yorktown really started to get things going once again on the offensive end of the floor and got themselves right back in the striking range. Not that they was out of it by any means, but there was a 12-2 Wapahani lead after a 12-0 run from Wapahani. Then Yorktown, answered, and they really haven't looked back since. So when you look at the grand scheme of things, Yorktown's on a 22-5 run. That's obviously not good. And Wapahani's got to find a way to make sure that not only are we taking good care of the basketball, but we've got to find buckets. We just went stagnant on the offensive end of the floor. And we're better than that. And these guys know that. It's not like they're out here trying to do this on purpose. It's a game. Things don't always work out the way you want it to. But you have to adjust, and you've got to find a way to overcome what defense that Yorktown's throwing at you. Overcome that. Make sure we're taking good care of the basketball, and hopefully shots will start to fall for us. But I think, in all honesty, where it really starts as usual is finding a way to get the ball inside. I think that we've got to make sure that Noah Olson's getting touches on the inside. Graham Cook, much the same thing. If he can get in there, from outside on the perimeter. The outside shooting opportunities that we have, no doubt, we can get the job done and shoot right there with the best of them. But we've got to be more active in taking good care of the basketball and finding our presence on the inside again. We start doing that. We start moving the ball around well. Shots start falling. We need to crank up the defensive pressure a little bit. But I think all in all, considering, I think we've got to be fairly pleased with where we're at right here, down only by 7. So 24-17, we'll step aside, and we'll be back here with your second half. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Here's we open up the second half of play from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, we want to thank you all for spending your Saturday night here with us. Hopefully all of you have enjoyed the broadcast so far. Again, a 24-17 lead for the Yorktown Tigers over your Wapahani Raiders. And a blocking foul underneath as we see Noah Olson going towards the rim right there from the top of the key. So the foul on number 13, Gabe Cox. That will be his third. Team's first here of the quarter. So again, 2 shots here for Olson. And this is where we've really got to start making up our difference right here. And collecting points here from the free throw line. So the first one up and good here for Noah. It's now 5 points for him on the night. The second of 2 will be up and good as well. Nicely done. So Olson able to collect both of those. 6 points now for Noah. 24-19. Cox there at the middle. There it's Brooks. Left side. Cox here back up top again. Brooks on a Hardesky. Dribbles it left on the opposite side. Finds Cox. Dribbles near the low block area. Up and good there on the lay-in. And a good drop step right there, and then was able to get the spin, and then the lay-in right there on the left side block. That was his first points on the night. Cook on to Olson, now gives way here with Riley Swift for two. That will be up and good, the baseline jumper. So Riley now with 5 points. Again, really need to see him get going as well. Him and Noah, again, obviously, Graham being as tall as he is, you'd like to see him even down here in the post as well, getting some good looks. Cook, no good. Olson with the rebound. And we're going to have a reach-in foul. This is going to be on number 41, Huck Purdue. That's his first, team's second of the quarter. So DJ Seagraves to inbound. It's been a little over 5 minutes to go here in in this third quarter. Graham Cook, turnaround shot, no good. Gets his own rebound though. That was kind of tipped back out there. Bragg will give way to Swift. Get in no hurry right here. Settle things down. Making sure we're making the right decisions. Beautiful. Nice pick and roll. Dive right down to the basket and getting the exact finish you're looking for. So already Noah with 4 points here in this third quarter, and we haven't even played 2.5 minutes. Again, getting stops here on the defensive end, limiting the one shot or less. Riley Swift pulling the trigger, no good this time. So O'Neal will look to push it up floor here for Yorktown. Cox for three, a little too strong. Swift here with a backside rebound. And off and running are the Raiders once again. Cook underneath here to Olson, gets great positioning, and then the bucket. How about that, folks? 30-second timeout here from Yorktown. This will be their second charge timeout of the night. We'll step aside, and we'll be back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back again with a 26-25 lead for the Tigers over your Raiders. Again, 3:53 to play here in this third quarter. Again, just a reminder that following this JV game here tonight, we'll have tonight's homecoming court ceremony. Again, so keep it right here at the conclusion of the ball game here tonight. We'll have that homecoming court ceremony again, following the conclusion of this JV game right here on the broadcast. Up top here, Brooks swung on to Cox underneath. That is Mwangwana out to Cox for three. It's up and good. Nice looking shot there from the young man. 5 points now for Gabe on the night. Swift dribbles it left. Well defended there by Mwangwana. Bragg back out to Swift. The three is going to be up. A little bit off to the left. And the Tigers come storming right back the other way. That's going to be a 2-point shot. No good this time. Rebounded by Cox. Now Hardesky back out here to Mwangwana. Another three. No good. Swift with the rebound there over Zuko Mwangwana. Cook gets that pass deflected, but Swift able to retrieve the pass. Back to Cook here on the near side wing. Dribbles here at top. Oh, man, he could have had Noah Olson there on the dive. Seagraves now to Olson. He'll give way to Swift. And a mismatch right there. Will end up getting a foul called on Gabe Cox. So that's going to be his fourth, team's third. And so we'll see number 32, Owen Loomis, now in the ball game here for the first time this evening. Swift underneath to Olson. And that deflection out of bounds by Mungwana. Seagraves inbounds to Olson. Puts it right through there for two more. So that is now 8 points here in this third quarter here for Noah Olson. To the corner, Brooks for three. No good. Bragg will corral the rebound. Up for quickly right here, Seagraves. Looking for Olson. That was a forced pass right there. And we're going to get a timeout by Wapahani. This will be a 30-second timeout here on the floor. And this will be their second charge timeout here of the evening. We'll go ahead and stay right here with you during the timeout. We would like to thank one of our sponsors here this evening, Next Home Elite Real Estate Hometown Realtor Courtney Felton. Great teams win with heart, hustle, communication, and trust. And those are some great values that Next Home Elite Real Estate Hometown Realtor Courtney Felton brings to every real estate move. Whether you're buying or selling, she is there to use her local roots to meet your real estate needs every step of the way. Call Courtney Felton at 765-748-6334 for all of your real estate needs. So again, there's a $1:43 to play here in this third quarter. Wapahani find themselves only down by 2. Again, we've done a good job taking good care of the basketball. We've got to be able to maintain that. And we've established that inside presence there with Noah Olson. And then, of course, as soon as I say we haven't turned the ball over, guess what happens? We turn the ball over. That's the old broadcasting jinx for you. Better off I don't even say anything at all sometimes. Handoff here, O'Neal to the left side. Hardesky dribbles right. The handoff to Loomis. Looking, finds Mungwana. And Mungwana gets called there with carrying the basketball. So that will be the first turnover of the second half here for Yorktown. They only have 5 on the ball game. Done a really, really solid job so far, making smart decisions, and really have done a good job taking good care of things so far anyway. Bragg, DeCook, corner three is up. Left it short. Originally thought he was going to get his own rebound right there. Instead, we'll get a jump ball, and it's going to favor Yorktown. So we'll have 58 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Got a packed house out here at Raider Gymnasium, which is exactly what we expected here on homecoming night 2026. O'Neal for three. It is up and good. So Princeton O'Neal now with 10 points. Back to a 5-point Tiger lead. 32 seconds and counting remaining here in this third. Swift underneath the Olson, splits the defenders and cashes in there for 2 more. Giving 14 now on the night. That's 10 here in this third quarter alone. Big man is getting work done. Mungwana, left side to O'Neal, another three. Left it short this time. Rebounded, though, by Hardesky. Now Brooks for three, and that one will be good. Right before time expires, and the Tigers will head into the fourth quarter with a 35-29 lead over Wapahani. Stay right here with us. The fourth quarter coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back here with our Some American Legion Post 437 game break. 35-29. Yorktown leads as we head to the fourth quarter. Again, the three-pointer right there, the buzzer beater from number 22, Micah Brooks, as time expired there to end the third quarter. Puts the Tigers up here by 6. It'll be Wapahani basketball heading to the fourth quarter. Inbounded to Olson, but that pass picked off. Again, they read the eyes there of Cook. That no good, and it's going to stay right here with Yorktown. Brooks, there with the inbound, and no good. Cook will come up with the rebound right there. Swift across the timeline, dribbles right, and we'll get a touch foul here on number 4, Zuko Malangwana. That'll be his first, team's first here of the quarter. Riley Swift will inbound. Olson back to Swift. To the left side wing, Cook for 3. Off left, Olson corrals another rebound and a putback. Yes! Noah Olson will not be denied. So he will head to the line for one more. The foul is on number 41, Huck Purdue. His second, team's number 2 of the quarter already. And again, Olson looking to convert on a three-point play opportunity right here. It will be up. Off the back iron, no good. Hardesky there on the far side wing gives way to Purdue here at the top. And fake handoff rather there to O'Neal, and Brooks no good. Purdue comes down with the rebound. And definitely some physicality there on the inside. And we'll end up picking up a foul here on number 3, Graham Cook, his first, team's number 1 of the quarter. So Hardesky will look to inbound along the baseline here for the Tigers. And that pass stuffed there by Bragg. Unfortunately, couldn't come away with it as that pass ended up out of bounds. And we're going to get a full timeout here on the floor. And we will go ahead and take a timeout of our own. Again, our Some American Legion Post 437 game break. Yorktown 35, Wapahani 31. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. right, folks, welcome back, and we would like to thank more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Henry Community Health Director of Sports Medicine, Tony Cox. For all of your rehab and recovery needs, contact Tony Cox with Henry Community Health Director of Sports Medicine at 765-521-1131 and make your appointment now. So greatly appreciate Tony Cox and all he does for all of our athletes out here at Wapahani High School to keep them in the game. So a 4-point Yorktown lead here, under 6 minutes to play here in regulation. Been a good one here tonight. Again, sure do appreciate everyone for tuning in. Again, whether you're a Yorktown fan, a Wapahani fan, or just a basketball fan in general, we want to say welcome to the WHS Network and thank you for being very supportive of us and, more importantly, the student athletes here on both sides here tonight. Handoff here, Swift across half court on to Noah Olson. Olson now, another close, dangerous pass right there, and another one right there from Bragg. And we are going to get a jump ball that results in possession switching to the hands of the Tigers. And, again, sometimes, I get it, sometimes, you might have to thread the needle a little bit, but some of our passes here tonight, it's been much better here in the second half, no doubt about that. First half was ugly. Second half has been drastically better. Now, it's got to remain that way. But sometimes, forcing things a little too often will really come back to bite you. And that's what put us in a little bit of a situation there in that first half. So we've got to maintain composure here, be smart with the basketball. And another one thrown right into three Yorktown defenders. That is not going to get it done, unfortunately. Nice job right there, Olson. Oh, they end up getting a foul called on him. Thought that end up was going to be a jump ball right there. Thought he got a hand on the ball. Nonetheless, reach and foul here on Olson. That will be his second, team's second of the quarter. Top the key three up and good. Hardesky from downtown. Give him 14 points here in tonight's ball game. Swift finally gets it across half court, finds Cook. He takes it to the rim. Excellent job right there by Graham. Not giving up on the play. Being able to attack the rim and being able to finish right there at the rim as well. So excellent job right there. Graham Cook with 4 points here on the night. That shot rejected by Olson, but then Purdue ends up getting the rebound right back. And the foul now called here on number 22, Riley Swift. That will be his second, team's third. O'Neal out here to Hardesky. Again, they are in no hurry, and they shouldn't be. You're playing with a 5-point lead right now. You're wanting to take as much time off the clock as possible, no doubt about it. Wapahani, though, we've got to find a way to get some deflections right here, find a way to get a turnover. If they do get a shot up, limit them to one shot or like I said, or less. We can find a way to get a turnover. Hardesky, the three is up. No good. See, and that's where we've really done a solid job here tonight in the rebounding department. But again, it's not necessarily how many offensive rebounds you might give up. It's just kind of the timing of things. And again, not very many that we've given up here tonight, but unfortunately that was one of them that came at a crucial time. So again, the timeout right here by Yorktown. 38-33. We'll step aside, and we'll be back right after these messages from Some American Legion Post 437. All right, welcome back in tonight's game, presented here by Taylor Architects, Inc., a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Yorktown 38, Wapahani 33, with 3:12 to play here in the fourth. It'll be Yorktown basketball returning here from a timeout. Again, coming off of the three-point shot from Hardesky and resulted in an offensive rebound. And that will be a turnover and then a foul. So Wapahani comes up there with a big-time turnover. The foul here on Purdue. That'll be his third, team's third of the quarter. And I'll tell you, right here, if you're Wapahani, and again, this is just my thinking anyway. Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm wrong. But you got to look at the foul situation right now. Yorktown has 3 fouls on them. I'd be looking to cram the ball inside and see if we can draw that fourth, because then you're only one away and you're going to be shooting free throws, which we need points. So it's going to be important right here for Wapahani, again, to make every possession count for something good. Swift left wide open. Oh, and he's going to make him pay, baby. Yes. Oh, that was a big-time rainmaker right there from Riley Swift. Only a second three on the night gives him 8 points. But the timeout now on the floor taken by Wapahani. They will have 2 remaining, 38-36. Yorktown leads it. We'll step aside, and we'll be back following this timeout.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, basketball fans, again, welcome back here with our South American Legion post 4:37 game break. 38-36. Yorktown leads Wapahani. Again, here with 2:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Again, just a reminder for those of you Wapahani parents out there, families, friends, whatever, of any of the young men and young ladies, that's going to be a part of the homecoming court ceremony following the JV game. Make sure to stay right here and join us for that. Again, we're going to have that right here at the end of our JV broadcast. So following the conclusion of this JV game here tonight, we will be having that homecoming court ceremony live right here on the WHS Network. So stay right here with us, again, following the conclusion of this JV game here tonight. Brooks on a Hardesky. Now the handoff here, Mwangwana out near half court. He'll dribble the left side of the lane, kicks it to Cox here along the baseline. Again, Mwangwana and the Tigers right here, still not necessarily in any kind of hurry. I mean, you're still playing here with a 2-point lead. Ideally, yes, you want to find a basket right here, but you also want to take some time off the clock. Now, right here from Wapahani, if I don't come up with another steal, I'd say here within about the next 20 seconds, Cox up and good there for 2. What I was about to say was I would go ahead and start fouling. Again, just my opinion, though, and right there, very important, right there by Riley Swift, being able to draw a foul right there. The foul on Mwangwana, his second, team's fourth. So now you're 1 foul away, and you're at the free throw line. Seagraves, just a little too far and outside of the outstretched hands right there of Olsen. So Mwangwana there with his first points on the night. Man, look at that. That's what I call bully ball right there, baby. I mean, Olsen just backs down his defender like he's nothing and just goes to work and just gets the finish. I mean, that's how you get it done right there. And that will be a travel. So a crucial turnover there for Yorktown. We'll get a timeout here on the floor by Wapahani. And also there should be one timeout left here for Yorktown, one timeout left here for Wapahani. And again, we'll go ahead and stay right here with you during this timeout. It's going to be important, right here, from Wapahani standpoint. We've got to, number one, get the ball inbounded, and number two, we've got to get up the floor quickly and get a quick shot. Obviously, I would say that the Raiders would probably prefer to get to the rim. I guess if they have a wide open three, yeah, you're going to take it. And especially if we can knock that down, then it's only a 1-point ball game. And if you don't steal the inbound, then I would be looking to foul. Again, ideally, I would assume that's what Wapahani would do. Wapahani does have 3 team fouls, so it will take 2 fouls to get Yorktown to the free throw line if that ends up becoming the situation. But we've got to look to come up with some quick points right here. You're still down by 4. And that's going to be a double dribble. So now you pretty much either have to steal the inbound or foul. We don't really have much time to sit right here and waste whatsoever. And a couple ticks came off the clock, not much. But again, you don't steal the inbound initially. If you're Wapahani, I would be then looking to foul quickly. So the foul here by Swift. It's going to be his 3rd. Team's 4th. Still, time came off the clock. I think initially, yet again, you don't get that initial steal. We've got to look to pick up that quick foul. I'm not sure what in the world we're doing here. And we'll get a foul now with 13 seconds. Man, that was a lot of time wasted. A lot of time wasted. So the foul here on Graham Cook, that's his 2nd. Team's 5th. So that will send number 13, Gabe Cox, to the free throw line. First one will be up and no good. Second of 2 will be good. So big disadvantage right here. Still possible comeback right here, and we'll have a foul. And they're saying that the foul was before the shot. So the foul is on number 4, Zuko Mwangwana. That's his 3rd. Team's 5th. So 2 shots here for Swift. So good here on the first one. The second of 2. Able to cash that one in as well. So there's actually 5 seconds left here on the clock. The foul here on number 4, Ethan Bragg, his 1st. So number 4, Zuko Mwangwana at the free throw line. First one no good. I will say I am a little surprised that Yorktown doesn't have at least one guy up there on the lane in case if Mwangwana does miss this shot. Wapahani does have a timeout remaining as well. The second, no good, and he will instantly take a timeout. Only 4:10 came off the clock, so there's still 5.1 seconds remaining. So again, the timeout here from Wapahani. Well, at least the Raiders will have a chance to tie this one up. I guess essentially could technically go ahead or win, if he was to get a 4-point play. But heck of a series of events right here. Yorktown is not taking care of business when they really needed to. Right? I mean, really, even if you make one of those, it really puts Wapahani in a very tough position right there. And fortunately there for Wapahani, Malungwana was able to come away with nothing on that end of the floor there at the free throw line. So again, this sets the Raiders up for a chance here at the end. They're down by 3. Riley Swift, probably still their best 3-point shooter out there, but they are going to bring in Landon Cook, another 3-point threat. So I would imagine that the Raiders would look for either Landon or Riley, again with those two being the main 3-point shooting threats. We'll see how this all works out here. Inbounded here to Seagraves. To Swift. The 3 is on the way. No good, and that will do it. We had a shot at the end. That's all you can ask for. And unfortunately, the Raiders will come up just short here in tonight's junior varsity game. 43-40, your final score here tonight. That was a great ball game. Very entertaining, very competitive. Congratulations there to Yorktown. Good ball team over there, well coached, and all the very best to them throughout their final few games of the regular season. Again, please make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have tonight's homecoming court ceremony coming up here in moments here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSA.
All right, folks, again, now is our homecoming court ceremony here tonight. We'll let PA announcer Adam Faulkner kind of take the reins over from here. I'll leave my mic on and enjoy tonight's 2026 homecoming court ceremony.
Tutoring and educating himself on becoming a young entrepreneur. His future plans include graduating at the top of his class, becoming the CEO of a very profitable business, living in Italy, and marrying the love of his life, to whom he will write 365 letters. His favorite holiday is Thanksgiving because it's the only day of the year when he can eat as much as he wants. Kinley's school activities include cheerleading and FCA. Outside of school, she enjoys competitive cheer, youth group, reading, and writing. Her future plans include becoming a pediatric nurse and traveling the world. Her favorite holiday is Halloween because she likes to be creative and wear what she wants. Your freshman prince and princess, Bryson Winchester and Kinley Norton. The sophomore class is represented by Prince and Princess Devin Coder and Ella Taylor. Devin has played both baseball and soccer for 2 years at Wapahani. He has participated in FCA for 2 years, Riley Club for 1 year, and Student Council for 1 year. Outside of school, he enjoys travel, baseball, hunting, fishing, going to church, and spending time with Ella. After school, he plans to attend college to become an engineer, marry his princess, buy a house, and have 2 kids. He also wants to be the owner of Air Park Door. His favorite holiday is the 4th of July because he likes playing with fireworks. Ella's school activities include cross-country, cheer, track, Riley Club, and FCA. Outside of school, she enjoys spending time with family and friends. She also likes running, beating Devin in ping pong, eating pasta and Taco Bell, and going to 7 Brew. After school, she hopes to run track and cross-country in college while pursuing a degree in dental hygiene. After college, she would like to have 5 kids, 2 mini dachshunds, a beautiful home, and live happily ever after with her jalapeno chip. Her favorite holiday is the 4th of July because of the weather, fireworks, and the 4 for the 4th. Your sophomore Prince and Princess, Devin Koger and Ella Taylor. The junior class, Prince and Princess, are Kendon Hill and Jeffrey Pierre. Kendon has participated in basketball, baseball, and bowling at Wapahani. He's a member of FCA and attends the MAC. He enjoys mowing lawns, fishing, building with wood, baseball, bowling, bonfires, and eating Chipotle. His future plans include going into a trade, probably carpentry or sheet metal union. He wants to have an awesome boat that he can take his wife and 2 or 3 kids out on, and he wants to continue to raise cattle like his dad. His favorite holiday is Christmas because it's Jesus' birthday. Jeffney has participated in soccer for 3 years, basketball manager for 2 years, and track for 1 year. She's been a member of Riley Club for 3 years, drama, NHS, RAD, student council, and math and English academic teams, all for 1 year. She's been in FCA for 2 years, where she is currently a leader. In her free time, she enjoys indoor soccer, youth group, volunteering, doing hair, and reading and studying the Bible. Her future plans include attending college and playing soccer, marrying a man of God, having 2 kids, finding a good job, and doing God's will. Her favorite holiday is Thanksgiving because she gets to spend time with her friends and family. Your junior Prince and Princess, Kendon Hill and Jeffrey Pierre. And now presenting your homecoming King and Queen Senior Corps members. Our first pair of candidates are Eli Andrews and Tatum Dudley. Eli has played basketball for 4 years, baseball for 2 years, golf for 1 year, and track for 1 year. He's been in Riley Club for 2 years, NHS for 2 years, and Friday Morning Live for 1 year. Outside of school, he enjoys video games, hanging out with his friends, listening to Sabrina Carpenter, watching Outer Banks, and Bryson DeChambeau. His future plans include living at the beach, maybe going to college, marrying his best friend, making millions, getting a house, having no more than 3 sons, getting a pet raccoon and pit bull, raise the next Tiger Woods, and live happily ever after. His favorite holiday is the 4th of July because he likes being outside. Tatum has participated in 4 years of volleyball, 2 years of softball, 3 years of Riley Club, including 1 year as vice president, and 1 year of RAD. Outside of school, she enjoys reading, shopping, spending time with her animals, and everything beautiful. She also coaches youth volleyball and plays club volleyball. After school, she plans to go to college, get a degree, get a good job, marry a tall basketball player, have a family, rescue animals, and have a beach house. Her favorite holiday is Halloween because her family has a big party, and she loves dressing up. Eli Andrews and Tatum Dudley. Our next pair of senior candidates are Camden Bell and Kylie Owens. Camden's school activities include basketball for 4 years, golf for 3 years, FCA for 4 years, and Men of God Club for 1 year. Camden likes golfing, playing basketball, and going to church. He plans to go to Taylor University where he will study business and play basketball. He wants to play pro basketball, make lots of money, and build a platform to spread the word of God. His favorite holiday is Christmas because he loves giving and getting gifts. Kylie participated in cheerleading for 2 years. She's a cadet teacher and a member of the Women Inspiring Action Club. Outside of school, she enjoys reading, listening to music, shopping, coloring, going to the gym, and getting fun drinks. After graduating from Wapahani, she plans to attend Ivy Tech to become an ultrasound technician. Her favorite holiday is the 4th of July because she gets to spend time with her friends and family, have a cookout, and enjoy a nice summer day. Camden Bell and Kylie Owens. Our third pair of candidates includes Colton Cecil and Caroline Hunsinger. Colton has been in student council for 4 years, NHS for 2 years, cheer for 2 years, track for 1 year, and prom committee for 1 year. Colton likes hanging out with friends, going to Target, getting fun drinks, and watching movies. His future plans include attending IU Bloomington to get his Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, make lots of money, find a nice and wealthy husband, adopt 2 kids, and have lots of animals. His favorite holiday is the 4th of July because of all the great food, cookouts, parties, and camping. Caroline's school activities include volleyball 4 years, NHS for 2 years, Riley Club for 4 years, and RAD for 2 years. Outside of school, Caroline likes to read, listen to music, tan, shop, and do yoga. Her future plans include going to IU to study nutrition science in hopes of eventually becoming a PA. She wants to get married, live in the country, have kids, and have a bunch of animals. Her favorite holiday is Halloween because she likes to watch scary movies. Colton Cecil and Caroline Hunsinger. Our final king and queen candidate are Brogan Long and Justice Chapman. Brogan's school activities include NHS for 2 years, student council for 3 years, wrestling for 4 years, track for 1 year, science academic team for 2 years, and he is the current WHS student body president. Outside of school, he enjoys spending time with friends and family, listening to music, and trying new food. His future plans include attending Purdue to get a degree in pharmaceutical science, make lots of money, and start a family. His favorite holiday is Thanksgiving because he likes to eat. Justice's school activities at Wapahani include 2 years of Riley Club and 1 year of volleyball. Outside of school, she likes hanging out with friends, getting fun drinks, shopping, and tanning. After school, she plans to attend Ball State University, where she'll major in radiology, become an ultrasound tech, get married, and have children. Her favorite holiday is Christmas because she likes giving gifts to others. Brogan Long and Justice Chapman. And now, if you would, please help me welcome back our 2025 Homecoming King and Queen, Brock Zitraff and Anne-Marie Gibson, to help with our crowning. So without further ado, our winners are... Is anybody in the drum set? Nobody, okay, we'll just make drum roll sounds. Here we go, your 2026 Homecoming King is Eli Andrews! And your 2026 Homecoming Queen is Tatum Dudley! Please join me in congratulating our Homecoming Court representatives. Great job to all of you. The Student Council would like to offer a special thank you to Mr. Loomis and all the teachers and staff for their cooperation and support this homecoming week. Don't forget to check out the hallway for each class's float. The students have taken a lot of time to make them awesome. We will announce the winning float during halftime of our varsity game. One more time for all of our homecoming court emeralds.
All right, folks, so hopefully everyone enjoyed tonight's 2026 homecoming court ceremony. And again, congratulations there to our homecoming king, Eli Andrews, and our homecoming queen, Tatum Dudley. Again, all the candidates as well as the prince and princess for each of all the classes, freshman, sophomore, and junior class. So a nice ceremony right there. Again, congratulations there to Eli and Tatum. Again, we want to thank you all for staying right here with us. And make sure, again, we'll have tonight's varsity game coming up here, probably here within the next 15 minutes. So around 7:40 is when we'll have the start of our Raiders Live pregame for our varsity game here tonight. So until then, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We'll see you all back here in just a little while here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.